All right, let's talk about Elon Musk, the man who wants to put computer chips in our brains, send us to Mars, and apparently solve the world's underpopulation crisis single-handedly. Every time you think you've got a handle on the guy, a new headline drops about his personal life that makes you go, wait, what? It's like a TV show where the writers have completely run out of ideas, so they just throw everything at the wall. A rocket launch, a Twitter takeover, a secret baby, another secret baby. It's the ultimate reality series, and we're all just hate-watching, or maybe love-watching. I can't tell anymore. It's a spectacle that is both ridiculously over-the-top and strangely human. The thing about Elon is that his romantic life isn't just a sideshow. It feels like an extension of his business empire. It's chaotic, it's ambitious, and it's always scaling. Most billionaires are content with a yacht and a private island. Elon seems to want a dynasty. Before the rockets, before the billions, before he became the internet's main character, there was Justine Wilson. They met at Queen's University in Canada, and their origin story sounds like the start of a sci-fi novel, which is fitting. Justine has said he was a nerdy, intense young man who pursued her relentlessly. He was the struggling entrepreneur with big dreams. She was the aspiring writer. He once famously asked her how many kids she wanted to have, and when she said maybe 2 or 3, he said one wasn't enough. A bit of a red flag, or just a guy with a serious passion for procreation? You decide. Their marriage was, by all accounts, a journey into the heart of Silicon Valley ambition. As his success with PayPal and then SpaceX and Tesla skyrocketed, their relationship dynamic shifted dramatically. Justine wrote about how she felt she became a starter wife, a trophy to be polished and displayed. She described a world where her identity was slowly erased and replaced by the all-consuming brand of Musk. He allegedly told her, "I am the alpha in this relationship." A line so cliché it sounds like it was written by an AI that was only fed bad 80s movie scripts. Just 6 weeks after filing for divorce from Justine, Elon Musk was engaged to British actress Talulah Riley. Yes, you read that right. 6 weeks. That's less time than it takes to get a couch delivered. This wasn't just moving on, this was launching into a new relationship at escape velocity. Riley, known for her roles in films like Pride and Prejudice and St. Trinian's, was young, beautiful, and seemed to step right into the role of the tech mogul's new partner. Their whirlwind romance felt like something out of a Hollywood script, which, I suppose, makes sense given her profession. Their relationship was a roller coaster that would make a Six Flags engineer nervous. They married in 2010, divorced in 2012, with Elon tweeting, "It was an amazing 4 years. I will love you forever. You will make someone very happy one day." Then, plot twist, they remarried in 2013. It's like they tried to turn their relationship off and on again to see if it would fix the bugs. This wasn't just a sequel. It was a reboot of the sequel. And then Riley filed for the final, for real this time divorce in 2016. After the double divorce drama with Talulah Riley, you'd think Elon might take a break. Maybe download a meditation app, take up pottery, find himself. Instead, he found Amber Heard. This relationship was less a quiet romance and more a crossover event between the tech world and the chaotic universe of Hollywood celebrity. Heard was fresh off her own high-profile and tumultuous split from Johnny Depp, and their pairing felt like two supernovas colliding. The resulting explosion was, predictably, front-page news. Their romance seemed to blossom in the public eye, with sightings in Australia, Instagram posts, and all the trappings of a modern celebrity coupling. Musk had reportedly been interested in Heard for years, even trying to get a meeting after seeing her in the movie Machete Kills. But the relationship was short-lived, lasting about a year before they called it quits, citing the classic celebrity excuse, intense schedules and long-distance difficulties. The ghost of their relationship would later be resurrected during the explosive Depp-Heard defamation trial. Just when we thought Elon's love life couldn't get any more unconventional, he arrived at the 2018 Met Gala with Grimes. The world collectively tilted its head and said, "Huh?" She was an avant-garde electronic musician and artist. He was a rocket-building billionaire. On paper, it made no sense. It was like a koala dating a shark. But, their connection was apparently sparked by a shared joke on Twitter about an artificial intelligence thought experiment called Rocco's Basilisk. Yes, their love story started with a nerdy AI joke. It was the most on-brand cyberpunk romance imaginable. A perfect match for the weird, wonderful, and slightly terrifying 21st century. Then came the baby. And not just any baby. They announced his name was XAEA12. People thought it was a joke. A Wi-Fi password, maybe. But they were serious. They later had to change it to XAEA to comply with California law, which apparently has an issue with naming your child after a secret code from an alien civilization. It was peak Musk Grimes, a blend of technological futurism, meme culture, and a complete disregard for convention. Their relationship status was as hard to pin down as the pronunciation of their son's name. Grimes described it as very fluid. They were together. Then they were semi-separated but still love each other, living in separate houses but seeing each other frequently. They welcomed a second child via surrogate, a daughter named Exa Dark Siderel Musk, or Y for short. The world only found out about her because a Vanity Fair reporter heard a baby crying during an interview with Grimes at her home. While the world was trying to decipher the meaning of XAEA and, the fluid state of his relationship with Grimes, another, quieter story was unfolding behind the scenes. This chapter didn't involve a celebrity or an artist, but someone from within his own empire. Siobhan Zilis. She is a top executive at Neuralink, Musk's brain chip company. A brilliant mind in her own right, Zilis is a Yale graduate and an expert in artificial intelligence. This wasn't a romance born from a Hollywood party or a Twitter joke, but from the very heart of Musk's intellectual and professional world. The nature of their relationship was kept intensely private, far from the public spectacle of his previous partnerships. It seemed to be a meeting of minds, a partnership rooted in a shared vision for the future of humanity and technology. It's like, honestly, finding love at the office, except your office is designing cyborgs and your water cooler talk is about the ethics of brain-computer interfaces. For a while, this connection remained completely under the radar. In the summer of 2022, the story took a turn that even the most dedicated Musk watchers didn't anticipate. Court documents, unearthed by journalists, revealed that Elon Musk and Siobhan Zilis had secretly welcomed twins in November 2021. The news dropped like a bombshell. For context, these twins were born just weeks before Musk and Grimes welcomed their second child, Exa, via surrogate. Let that sink in. The man was running multiple companies, trying to buy Twitter, and apparently coordinating the arrival of 3 children with 2 different women at virtually the same time. It's a level of multitasking that would make an octopus feel inadequate. The revelation was stunning. It wasn't just that he had more children, it was the timeline. He later tweeted, "Doing my best to help the underpopulation crisis. A collapsing birth rate is the biggest danger civilization faces by far." It was part justification, part mission statement, and 100% pure Elon. The discovery of the twins with Zilis blew the lid off the carefully managed narrative. The constant stream of revelations about Elon Musk's personal life has had a profound effect on his public image. For years, he was seen primarily as a visionary, the real-life Tony Stark who was building the future. The focus was on his work, the electric cars, the reusable rockets, the ambitious plans for Mars. But slowly, and then all at once, the narrative began to shift. With each new relationship, each divorce, and each secret child, the focus moved from his boardroom to his bedroom. He was no longer just the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. He became the star of a global soap opera. The headlines started to change. Musk lands rocket was replaced by Musk has secret twins. The public court of opinion, once fascinated by his mind, became obsessed with his heart, or lack thereof, depending on who you ask. He was becoming as famous for his complicated family tree as he was for his engineering feats, morphing from a tech king into a tabloid king. So what do we make of this tangled web? Elon Musk's romantic and family life is more than just celebrity gossip. It's a fascinating case study in the collision of immense power, radical ambition, and the most fundamental human desires for connection and legacy. He approaches procreation with the same methodical zeal he applies to building rockets. It's a problem to be solved, a mission to be accomplished. This story forces us to ask some uncomfortable questions about the nature of love in the 21st century. When a person has the power to literally shape the future, What do their personal relationships look like? Do the normal rules even apply? Musk's life suggests a new paradigm, where partnerships are fluid, families are decentralized, and legacy is measured in offspring as much as in innovation. Ultimately, the saga of Elon Musk's love life is a mirror reflecting our own societal obsessions. He is a man who dreams of creating a multiplanetary species, but struggles to maintain a stable, earthbound relationship. It's the ultimate paradox, and it's what keeps us all watching, debating, and trying to figure him out. His romantic choices are a messy, human, and often controversial algorithm playing out on the world stage. For all his talk of simulations and algorithms, the untold truth of Elon Musk's secret romances is that even the man who wants to program the future can't escape the unpredictable, illogical, and deeply complicated nature of being human. Now I'm curious. What do you think? Is he a mad genius, a modern-day patriarch, or just a guy who needs to log off? Let's talk about it.